General Patraeus, can you handle the truth? I must admit, I admire what General Patraeus has done. He has made it clear to the world that the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is killing people in the battlefield. It's killing people. It's killing Americans. General Patraeus also knows that certain events in the West trigger extremist, crazy, killing behavior. For example, Burn the Quran Day. General Petraeus did a very rare thing. I've never heard of a general doing this before. Puts a warning out to the preacher who wants to burn Qurans on September 11th to let him know that doing this could cause people to die. This action, burning Qurans, could actually kill American soldiers. So Petraeus has a high awareness. I'm excited that he has it. He's even so aware of the situation that his soldiers in the field are ordered not to be seen eating or drinking during Ramadan. They should not be seen eating or drinking during Ramadan. If they're thirsty in the hot desert sun, they need to go inside to drink water because they want to be respectful to the locals. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, where people just sort of build up an ongoing resentment, and over time, they're so filled with hate that it's going to trigger more deaths, more fatalities. Petraeus knows this, so he's doing everything he can to make changes so less people die in the field. Here's the ironic part, the crazy ironic part. Petraeus is reaching out to a Florida minister of whom he has no control over and saying, you got to stop this, otherwise American soldiers are going to get killed. And it's going to create unrest in the battlefield. He also wants his soldiers to not be demonized. He's working on building hearts and minds. That's what he wants. Burn the Quran Day exists on YouTube. General Patraeus has basically said that if you do this, people are going to die. So our actions on YouTube are killing people. People die from YouTube. And the general knows that. And he's telling the guy, because this Florida minister is going to post this video on YouTube. And that's how the Muslims that are going to kill people, these extremists that are going to kill people, they're going to kill people because of seeing this video on YouTube. So YouTube is the conduit for all of this death. But there's something on YouTube that's worse than Burn the Quran Day. Worse for General Petraeus, worse for our military. American soldiers, Marines, on duty, off duty, between tours, American soldiers, not saying all of them, but some of them, are going online threatening to murder and rape innocent Muslims online. I get comments all the time. If you're a Muslim, tell me in the comment section, do you get these? Hey, I'm an American soldier. I just got back from Afghanistan where I raped and murdered innocent Muslims, where I raped those towel heads, and I'm going to kill more of them. I can't wait to go back on my next tour in 2 weeks so I can kill more Muslims. I had that happen to friends of mine. You call the police, I've called the FBI. They don't care. They don't want to hear. If we had a report where an American police officer had posted on YouTube, hey, I can't wait to go murder and rape an innocent family here in America. You call the FBI, you call the police, they'd hunt this guy down and he'd be in prison for making that claim. Yet our ambassadors to the world, these military soldiers, are going over there with guns and they are threatening. They're daily. So if you're a Muslim, you know what I'm talking about. This has to be stopped. Burn the Quran Day, I mean, that's an insult. It's an insult. It's not even a threat. It's an insult. All of these videos of soldiers raping and murdering and throwing puppies off cliffs and humiliating people and lighting Taliban soldier bodies on fire so the people can't bury their dead. All those sorts of things are killing more people. And here's something that's within Petraeus' sphere of influence. The soldiers are under him. He actually has control. So he's telling all these people in the world, hey, we got to stop this conflict. We got to do this. But in his nest are all the soldiers that he completely controls. And when they get 2 weeks off, some of them go on the internet and say, I'm going to kill Muslims. Hey, you're a Muslim, I want to slit your throat like I did your cousins in Afghanistan or Iraq. It's happening every day. So you tell me, would you rather, if you're a Muslim, would you rather have General Petraeus call up that preacher and say, don't do Burn the Quran Day? Or would you rather have him say, if you're an American soldier and you attack or assault anybody online, you'll be demoted and you will lose your pension? My grandfather, when I was a kid, he worked for the Retail Clerks Union. There was a strike at Safeway. I went to cross it. My grandfather says, look, you can't cross that picket line. And why not? Because if anybody from the union finds out that you crossed that picket line, I could lose my pension. Why is it that these military soldiers who are going to live off money from the military, that's their job. If they're out there fighting for quote unquote peace, and then they get a break, it's like a firefighter. You pay him to fight fires, and on the weekend, he goes and starts fires? That's what's happening here. President Obama needs to make a message to the world to tell people on the internet, general people in the public, to do not threaten people. It's the same message that we should have given the student body at the Columbine school, the Columbine massacre. If anybody in an environment feels unsafe, then everybody is unsafe. Burn the Quran Day, that's great. You can talk to the pastor and ask him not to burn Qurans. But it's like this big of an issue compared to the daily threats that Muslims get. If you're a Muslim woman, you know you get rape threats. Tell me, am I wrong? I mean, post in the comments, you tell me, if you're a Muslim, how often have you been attacked by Americans or Westerners? And how often have people who claim to be soldiers, people you've gone to their sites and seen military memorabilia, all this soldier talk, they even list their names. General Patraeus calling out the burn the Quran guy. It's painfully ironic to hear that, knowing that your very employees, the soldiers that work under you, are doing 1,000 times more damage than Burn the Quran Day every single day on the internet. People, these soldiers are killing other soldiers. They're killing Americans. They're killing Muslims. They're killing innocent people all over the world by helping foment this negativity and this hatred. Just like CNN, just like these news places who take the pastor who wants to burn the Quran, who only has 50 members in his little group, of Christian group, and he makes it on CNN and all these top news shows. He didn't even have any play. Our media gave him the play. So anyway, what's General Patraeus? General Patraeus, can you do something about this? Can you stop American soldiers from killing more innocent people in the field by going on the internet and threatening rape and murder and calling the Muslim prophet a pedophile and doing all these disgusting things? The things I've heard American soldiers who've come back saying to Muslims on the channel, it is absolutely frightening. So let me know what you think about it.